Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I just wanted to chat to you about how I felt starting Slimming World. If you've been following me for a while, obviously this channel is quite new, but I've had a previous YouTube channel, or if you follow any of my Instagram accounts, you will know, and obviously by watching this video, that I am chronically, morbidly, obesely overweight. There's many contributing factors to that. I don't really want to go into it. One of the main things is I've been through a lot of things, difficult situations in my life. Most people have, and I comfort eat when I'm stressed. Also, when I was pregnant, I was completely bedbound. Even though I couldn't keep any food down, I still seemed to put on weight. Well, with my first pregnancy, I lost weight because I was so ill. With my second one, which was quite close to the first one, I think my body was just used to it. So the second time around, I had gained weight even though the sickness was worse. So I think any bit of sugar or anything that I did manage to get into me, like drink wise, my body just clung onto. So yeah, and also I was pretty much bedbound the entire pregnancy that time around, whereas the first time I did manage to do a little bit up until about 28 weeks, and then I couldn't really move. So yeah, that's why I decided to do Slimming World. I've tried a few different things before, but never been very good at sticking to anything, because it just, like I said, sometimes I comfort eat, and I think I needed something that I could have some kind of get out without it like ruining the whole diet. So I've tried just healthy eating and going to the gym, and I was losing weight doing that, but I felt I really needed to up my game. So I thought combining Slimming World with the gym was going to be a good thing. But obviously, being as overweight as I am, if you're out there similar to me and you've got a lot of weight to lose, you might be scared or anxious about going to a Slimming World group, especially if you're going on your own like I was. A year ago, there is no way on God's green earth you would have got me into any kind of group on my own. Like this time last year, I wasn't leaving the house. I didn't leave the house from New Year till Easter pretty much, apart from when my nephew was born, which was like a massive wake-up call, like you need to go and meet your nephew, which I did, and that was a big factor in me recovering. But yeah, that's another story. So I know what anxiety is like, and I know what it's like going into a group on your own for the first time. So I just thought I'd make this little video and explain what it's like when you go to a Slimming World group. I went to the one down the road from myself, and I had been there previously just to weigh in, because I did start to do Slimming World in October last year, and I had a friend say I could go with her, so I went, but I only went 1 week. And then because it was near her in Manchester and nowhere near me, situation didn't lend itself for me to be able to go back to that group, so I went to the one near me just to weigh in and run basically. So I was doing okay with that, but I was so not committed. I was going to the gym, so I was losing weight anyway, but I was still like eating a KFC or something. So yeah, I was losing like maybe a pound at a time and thinking that's alright because I ate KFC. But yeah, this time I thought, no, I'm going all in. My mental health is in a much better place and I'm going for it. So I went into the group, and I knew from going to the other group in October that someone needed to come and take me off to a little corner and explain it all to me, because I was new, but I couldn't see who was group leader, so I just waited in the queue. And then when I got to the till, they were like, oh, you're new, okay, come with me. So I went and sat down with this lady who went all through the book with me. Obviously I'm a bit aware because I'd done it before, but I explained that I was using my book already. I'd started a couple of days previous to going to group, but I was getting things wrong. Like for example, I knew because I'd posted something on Instagram saying I'd had my healthy extra B. If you've not done Slimming World, you don't know what I'm talking about, but I'll get there. And my friend was like, no, that's not a healthy extra B, and what I'd had was actually 9 sins. So I was like, oh, I think I need to refresh my brain. So I was waiting for the day to go to group to start, but I hadn't wanted to wait to start, if that makes sense. So I tried it myself a couple of days previous. So I went over, and the lovely lady Joanne, who had a similar story to myself, like I think she's lost maybe 14.5 stone, something like that, and she looks incredible, and she's done that through Slimming World. And then after she lost her first 10 stone, she started doing Body Magic, which is like the gym stuff too. But she was explaining that she's had to have like a couple of tummy tucks, so she wishes she started with the gym stuff earlier. So she kind of said that it was good that I'd already started that, so here's hoping. Yeah, and we went through all of the book, which I will just get to show you. You get a pack which looks like this, and in here there are lots of different booklets that explain everything, and what we sat and went through was this one, which is all the food rules. I won't show you my card details. So love food optimizing, welcome to Slimming World, and they currently do something called the Extra Easy Plan, and basically you get taught through everything that you can eat. So there's lots of free foods, which is pretty much almost like clean eating. Anything low fat, fresh fruit, fresh veg, all of these pretty much are free. There are some things that would catch you out. Avocados, when I was eating vegan, avocados were like my saviour, but avocados on Slimming World are like 14 cents or something, so that's like the only main thing that I was like, oh, I thought that was healthy. And it is healthy, it's got good fats in it, but on Slimming World it doesn't work. Any kind of bacon with fat peeled off, lean mince, anything like that is all free foods. And then you start getting into like the healthy extras and stuff, so I won't confuse you, but that's just the things that you need to add into every day to make sure that you're getting enough fibre and enough calcium, and protein. Well, no, you get your protein anyway, but yeah, I think it's there for your fibre and calcium. It's just to make sure that everything's working together. And then your sins, which isn't bad food like Sins Naughty, it's Sins SYN, which means like synergy, and that's about all the food working together in synergy. So it's all about food optimizing. So you're allowed so many sins a day, 5 up to like 15 every day. So if you want to have that chocolate bar at night, you can, you just count your sins. So it's quite a great plan to be getting on with. And yeah, after she talked me through everything, we then sat down for what they call image therapy, and everyone went through what they'd lost or gained, and that part's really important, because even if you've had a great week and you think, oh, I don't really need image therapy, you can really help motivate somebody else, because they might have had a rubbish week and something you say might spark something in them and help remotivate them. So it's really good to work like as a group, helping each other to lose weight, and people come up with all sorts of great recipe ideas. And also, I don't really know anyone in this area since I moved here, so maybe I might end up making some friends there who actually live near me, I don't know. But, you know, that's not why I'm there, but that will be a nice bonus. And then once we'd gone through image therapy, they also do like a raffle each week, and I think everyone who bought raffle tickets, Joanne had bought an omelette maker this week, so somebody won that. So it's quite cool. There's like, it's got a real community group feel to it. And afterwards, I'm skipping a bit, but some ladies came and spoke to me. It was really lovely. They caught me in the car park and they're like, sit with us next week, which I thought was really nice, because when you're there on your own, you just kind of feel a bit of an outsider. And for people to be like, oh, come and sit with us, it was like almost like that Mean Girls moment where it's like, you can sit on our table, you know. It's quite nice for someone like me, because being, you know, bigger and like as a child being ginger, not that it really bothered me, but people can be cruel. So I'm used to being the outsider, and that's fine, I'm used to it. But I just found it really inclusive, which is not something I'm used to in my life. So I thought it was really lovely touch. And then yeah, so after image therapy, Joanne took me onto the scales and weighed me, which wasn't too much of a shock for me, because I have been weighed by the GP and I have been weighed when I was doing Slimming World last time, so I knew what my goal was and I knew what I was aiming for. And obviously with going to the gym, I've talked all that through with my personal trainer and such, so that was not too scary for me, because I know what I'm dealing with. But I know for some people that can be a massive thing. So, you know, don't panic, because your consultant will be there for you, and most consultants have been through it themselves and they're there to chat to you and to encourage you. So nobody's judging. If I can go weighing as much as I do with like almost the weight of 2 people to lose, then, you know, you can go and not feel too daunted. Yeah, so after she weighed me, I was sent off on my merry way. She gave me, I set a target, and I'm allowed a few extra sins a day, although I struggle to eat them anyway. But she just said, if you go over, you know, with me being so much bigger, like, don't worry, I can almost have double if I wanted to. I do actually struggle to make up the sins, so yeah, the plan is so good. You can be completely full and not need anything just from having what you're allowed on the free foods. So getting your sins in can be difficult if you're trying really hard to healthy eat. But yeah, that was what it was like for me, and I really enjoyed it. And I then got home and had to rush around like a mad person, because I didn't expect it to be as long as it was, and then I needed to go and collect Eden from preschool. But yeah, I just thought, yeah, this is something that's really good. This is something I'm going to do for me. This is something I'm going to do every Thursday, and get to know these people and invest in them and invest in me. And yeah, I really enjoyed it. Also, there's opportunity there to buy any of the recipe books, the hi-fi bars, which you can use as healthy extras or as just low sin treats. Other things like that Slimming World bring out, there's opportunity to buy them there. So yeah, it's kind of like your one-stop shop for anything Slimming World related while you're there, so it's good. And with the fact that Iceland are now doing Slimming World range, it's even really easy if you're someone who, you know, doesn't have much time for food prep. You can still eat Slimming World stuff. You can buy ready meals that are Slimming World friendly and sin free. So it's never been easier to join and to get involved and to lose weight. So I'm excited to find out how I've got on. I've got my first weigh-in tomorrow, so fingers crossed. I've been at the gym as well. I've no idea what to expect. Usually, like in the past, they told me I wasn't eating enough since, I don't know. I feel like I've lost, but maybe not much. Anyway, we'll see, and I will keep you guys updated. So thanks for watching. If you're thinking of doing this too, then, you know, subscribe, follow me here on my journey, and I will let you know week in and week out exactly how I'm getting on. And also I'll let you, I'll do some like grocery hauls and things like that, so you can see the food that I'm buying in to eat Slimming World, and like what I eat in a day videos, things like that. And yeah, let's do it together. So thanks for watching. Click like and subscribe. Thanks, bye.